Duel, right, run through the Foxhunters. 1 Barrel of Snow, Derek O'Connor. 2 Barrel of Laughs, Alex Edwards. 3 Burning Ambition, Jamie Cott. 4 Kai de Burley, Will Biddick. 5 Cousin Pete, Nick Phillips. 6 Foxrock, Katie Walsh. 7 Grand Vision, Barry O'Neill. 8 Manila for Value, Declan Quealy. 9 On the Fringe, a regular in the race, Nina Carberry. 10 Pacher, Polder, last year's winner, now Harriet Tucker rides. 11 Premier Portrait, Gus Levinson. 12 Sadler's Encore, Josh Newman. And 13 Shantu Magic, Will Ramsey. 14 Shot of Vodka for Hugh Nugent. 15 Sir Jack Yates, James King. And 16 Top Wood, Samuel Davis Thomas. 17 Unioniste, David Maxwell. 18 Vincitori, Sarah Ripper. 19 Virac, Lorcan Williams. And 20 Volna de Tay for Jack Andrews, brother of Bridget, who won earlier on. 21 Warden Hill for Tom Chatfield Roberts, who beat Michael Owen in that charity race. 22 Wells de Loon, Peter Bryan. 23 Sam Whaley Cohen on Wonderful Charm, runner-up last year. 24 Young Hurricane for Mr. John Dawson. Big field for the Foxhunters. They're arriving at the post.
A lot of the arty shots that you see on racecourses some days. So this is a real chance for her to have a moment.
Their time in the spotlight.
We haven't had a false start yet, Ed, but this could be the race though.
We hope not. Fingers crossed. Richard.
Yeah, how'd you bet? A few of them are a bit keen. Pacher, the Polder's one. Got to let them go. They're walking forward, getting past the point of no return here. I'm not sure. Slowed down though, and he's going to let them go. They're off and racing for the Foxhunters. Premier Portrait towards the outside, a little bit slow to stride. So Jack Yates also prominent early on, is Manila for Value, and also Top Wood as they race towards the first of 22. Once a little behind after the start was Vincitori as they take the first, which they all negotiate safely. So out in front, Manila for Value in company with Top Wood. Out a little wider is Sir Jack Yates and Shantu Magic as well. They're the leading line of 4 ahead of Foxrock as they take fence number 2. Kai de Burley didn't take that too well, and also towards the inside, Balna Slow lost a little bit of ground as Top Wood now turns away from the stands with the lead. Manila for Value next to Jack Yates and Shantu Magic, pursued by Foxrock, Warden Hill. Premier Portrait on the outside of the almost white Grand Vision. Towards the inside is On the Fringe. Unioniste tracks Burning Ambition, who race in midfield. Volna de Tay on the outside of Wonderful Charm. Virac comes next from Pacher de Polder, who is in midfield. Kai de Burley comes next. Wells de Loon from Cousin Pete, then Shot of Vodka and Young Hurricane as the leaders make their way on towards the third. Top Wood it was who took it in the lead. Sir Jack Yates wasn't overly fluent, but they all appeared to get to the other side safely. In fact, we have lost one right towards the rear, which was Sadler's Encore. Sadler's Encore out of the race at fence number 3. So out in front, it is Top Wood who leads from Shantu Magic, who races in second place over the water jump. And the jockey is perfectly okay of that Forder Sadler's Encore, and the horse is okay as well. So out in front, it's Top Wood from Manila for Value early on as they approach the ditch. Warden Hill didn't get overly high. Balna Slow, Vincitori unseats at the back of the field. Just rider exited out at the side door, hopefully okay indeed, quickly vacates the scene. So now Wells de Loon has moved through to lead ahead of Top Wood as they all stream over another one, and again they all appear to get over that safely. So out in front it is Wells de Loon who leads for Peter Bryan by a couple of lengths from Top Wood. Racing in third place, Manila for Value. Foxrock shows in fourth place ahead of Warden Hill, Shantu Magic, and then behind these Burning Ambition. A Grand Vision, the grey, takes it next on the outside of On the Fringe as they prepare to turn. So Jack Yates comes next, just ahead of Cousin Pete. Towards the inside is Barrel of Laughs in midfield. Wonderful Charm is towards the inside with Pacher de Polder as they continue their progress, just turning back gradually towards the stands. Once again, the stragglers over it. Balna Slow was the slowest over it. He's right at the back of the field with Kai de Burley, Young Hurricane and Wonderful Charm. So running downhill, breezing along out in front, it's Wells de Loon who leads by about 4 or 5 lengths as they run down towards the next with Top Wood. But then behind these was Manila for Value, who took it in third place. Once again, they're all over. Balna Slow still the back marker. So Wells de Loon leading the Foxhunters field down the hill by about 5 lengths from Top Wood. Manila for Value racing in third place. Foxrock on the inside of the cheek-pieced Warden Hill. Shantu Magic on the outside of Grand Vision, then Burning Ambition on the Fringe, and Unioniste as they run down. Shot of Vodka races in the mid-division at this stage. Premier Portrait next. Virac gave that a bit of a belt, and Balna Slow is in danger of losing touch. He's the one on the right there, about 6 lengths behind the others, who continue now to turn back towards home, still with over a circuit to travel. level. Wells de Lune leads by 2 lengths from Manila for Value, who moves through into second. Topwood disputing third with Warden Hill, then Shantu Magic head of Grand Vision, who's on the outside of Foxrock. On the Fringe never left the running rail. Burning Ambition alongside with Cousin Pete, then Barrel of Laughs, Virac and Sir Jack Yates towards the outside. Volney de Tay comes next, ahead of Pacher de Polder as they rise over the first up the home straight. Behind Pacher de Polder is Wonderful Charm, Premier Portrait out wide with Shot of Vodka, Kai de Burley, Young Hurricane and Balna Slow is last of all. So that's the roll call in the Foxhunters with 1 circuit and 1 fence to take. It's Wells de Lune who led them over. Foxrock made a slight mistake towards the inside. So turning away, and still a lot of them still standing and in pretty close attendance, it's Wells de Lune who has the lead. Wells de Lune from Topwood in second place. Third then belongs to Warden Hill. Shantu Magic from Manila for Value, who's pushed along in fifth. Grand Vision from Cousin Pete as they turn away with Burning Ambition. And then Barrel of Laughs, midfield for Sir Jack Yates. Volney de Tay tracks Foxrock at this stage. On the Fringes in midfield in the hoop colours, Wonderful Charm and Pacher de Polder. Last year's protagonists right alongside each other with Unioniste and then Virac as they move to the first away from the stands. Topwood jumped in better than Wells de Lune, who ceded the lead there by getting in close, and now Topwood crosses to the running rail and blocks his path. Warden Hill in second. Wells de Lune is now back in third place as they head towards the water jump. The grey Grand Vision getting involved for that man Colin Tizard. Then towards the outside, Shantu Magic, Manila for Value. Foxrock is beginning to struggle. Just behind the leaders, Barrel of Laughs and Burning Ambition travelling strongly for Jamie Codd at this stage. Jack Yates comes next as they stretch over another open ditch, and at that fence there was a very, very bad mistake by Shantu Magic, whose rider I think has lost the irons and has lost a lot of places as they head towards the 7th last. And crossing over in front was Topwood, who shows the way by a good 5 to 6 lengths now from Grand Vision on the outside. On the inside, pushed along is Warden Hill. Cousin Pete comes next. Pulled up at the back of the field with Shantu Magic. After that error, Wonderful Charm is struggling. Burning Ambition continues to catch the eye, travelling well, 6 from the finish. On the Fringes in midfield, they now just begin to string out. Unioniste is quite well back. Young Hurricane's well back. Premier Portrait and Foxrock are also struggling, but Topwood continues on the merry way. Foxrock out in front. The Topwood by about 6 to 7 lengths from Grand Vision, who's moved through into second place. Cousin Pete is third. On the Fringe was impeded there by the weakening horse Manila for Value, and they run downhill with 4 to jump and still out in front. Topwood's galloping on here. Topwood 5 to 6 lengths clear. The grey Grand Vision is in second place. Cousin Pete is in third. Behind these is Sir Jack Yates. Burning Ambition moves through to press. Barrel of Laughs there in fourth and fifth. Pacher de Polder is making some ground. Kai de Burley on the descent is also trying to improve, but still out in front it's Topwood from Grand Vision and Cousin Pete, both of whom are closing as they head down towards the third last. Barrel of Laughs, Burning Ambition, Kai de Burley and Pacher de Polder are the next horses as they take 3 from the finish in the Foxhunters. Sir Jack Yates, old on the Fringe, is trying hard to stay on. They turn for home. It's Topwood out in front. Cousin Pete moving through for Nick Phillips. Burning Ambition still travelling strongly on the outside of Grand Vision. Then Kai de Burley, Barrel of Laughs and Pacher de Polder, who's into about 7th place. Still out in front towards the second last is Topwood. Then Cousin Pete, Burning Ambition all the time, getting closer towards the inside. Kai de Burley, Balna Slow from a mile back, is staying on strongly in the green colours. 2 from home. Topwood led from Burning Ambition, who made a slight mistake and is now asked for his effort. Kai de Burley, Cousin Pete, Barrel of Laughs and Balna Slow in the green with On the Fringe and last year's winner Pacher de Polder down towards the last. Topwood out in front from Burning Ambition. Pacher de Polder is making ground, hand over fist for Harriet Tucker, and as they race up the hill it's Pacher de Polder who is in front again in the Foxhunters. Barrel of Laughs and Cousin Pete on the near side. Topwood is still rallying out in front. Pacher de Polder narrowly from Topwood as they run up towards the line. Back-to-back Foxhunters for Pacher de Polder and Harriet Tucker in the saddle this time around. Another lady rider to taste success at the festival. Topwood second, Cousin Pete, Barrel of Laughs, Balna Slow, Grand Vision. They're stopping to a walk right after the line. Kai de Burley, Unioniste, Burning Ambition is quickly dismounted, and then Volney de Tay. Harriet Tucker, who led in Bryony Frost on ITV Racing when Present Man won at Wincanton, this time has her own moment in the sun. Once again in the colours of the Stewart family, absolutely delighted as she held on to beat Topwood into second. Pacher to Polder, getting home. She cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. Pacher to Polder's won. Let's sort out third, fourth and fifth for you because it was pretty close. Pacher to Polder at the line in front. Topwood was second. Now, Cousin Pete possibly just third. It's very close. Cousin Pete in the centre barrel of Laughs. Far side, Kai de Burley, Grand Vision and Balna-Slow. 7 of them covered by about 10 lengths. Another smile to light up the Cheltenham.